Fractal level 4, the Urban Battleground Fractal, where you're transformed into a char and you have to capture a city. For this fractal, we finally have a full rare set. This is Carrion. And this is also the build that I normally use on budget Engi. To start off, we run across the battleground towards the gate. And our first target is to get rid of all the siege and then Dulfy and the gate. With the gate open, it's time to find our way to the courtyard. There is a little trick to find the best way to go. Some streets are barricaded. If you go up the stairs to the left, and if there is no barricade there, then that's an open way. And if there is, then you go the opposite way. We've reached the courtyard, but it's filled with enemies and siege. An easy way to get rid of everything is to lure them behind the statue and kill them there. My char friends were a bit excited and ran in ahead. I followed them, but didn't end up so well. Courtyard cleared, and now it's time to protect the shaman. From every single gate, a small group of Ascalonians are trying to prevent us from burning everything. We make short work of them though. We completed the ritual, and now it's time for the end boss, Captain Ashym. Our dear Ascalonian captain has a few things to him. First, he switches weapons every so often, depending on his health. He starts with a sword and a shield, which follows warrior playstyle. After that, he switches to a staff with a very hard hitting attacks, but if you move out of the AoEs, then you should be fine. And lastly, he has a fiery greatsword at low health, which is very deadly. Also, he summons a squire. The squire provides protection, retaliation and might towards the captain. At first I was just trying to survive, but retaliation was hitting hard. After that it went a bit better, but I got completely slaughtered by his Fiery Greatsword. I tried a few different setups, but it wasn't really having any effect. I kept running out of dodges, my projectiles were blocked by nothing, retaliation was killing me. I tried protecting and healing my friends, but that didn't work. I tried line of sighting the captain, but he can just kill me in one hit, which isn't ideal. So I kept bashing my head against his wall over and over and over again, and it wasn't going well. Sometimes I just get one shot, sometimes I get die in 2 hits. After a while I found a very specific tip on the wiki that if you move in, trigger combat, and then move out around 1500 range and go back in, the retaliation doesn't affect you anymore, but only on the captain. If a new squire comes, then he still gives retaliation. With this tip, I became a little more aggressive than other times, which made fights faster, but I still couldn't beat him. I honestly didn't expect this level to be such a big obstacle. I figured Science Reef would be the first one to be nearly impossible. Now in my rules, I stated that I can swap and use the same budget for the other class. And I went with the same build as for level 3. For some reason, it got a bit cheaper, so I could use the same exact setup, only use Ruby Orbs in every available slot. So I went with the Invigorating Precision Unload build. After a very rough start, eventually the Fractal Gods had mercy upon me, and our dear captain's AI broke. I'm still not sure why it happened, but I believe it was because I had aggro, went down and got back up. He didn't summon any squires anymore, and he just used the same 3 attacks over and over again. I didn't even summon my elite, I just wanted to stay in this rhythm and finally defeat him. I should do more research for fractals, because I honestly thought I could just go in and do them because I've done them so many times before, but apparently not. It is different doing it on a free-to-play than on a normal account. I'll have to get used to that. Well, that one is done. Next up is Swamp, level 5. See you there.